Alright, this just came in. It's actually got some weight to it. I was expecting a really cheap, lightweight thing. Get it open. This is the cheapest Strat guitar, and it came with a gig bag. A very cheap gig bag, but it's a gig bag. Let's see what else we got here. Whammy bar, 2 Allen wrenches, one for the truss rod, cheap cable. Actually came with a strap. It's a very cheap strap. Now that I got it out, it's heavier than a lot of cheap ones, but it's still a pretty cheap one. In these bags. Of course, it's not the traditional headstock, which is fine. The ones with the traditional Strat headstocks cost a little bit more. It's also unbranded. I was expecting a brand. There we go. It actually looks pretty nice. I like that color. It's that translucent blue wood grain color pattern in it. Black on the back, black sunburst. That blue is nice. It's covered. It's got the 3 springs. But another big thing is the neck's not buzzing there. Looks like it's got pretty good action. Neck appears to be pretty straight. Frets are not the worst fret job I've seen. The neck is very straight. The necks are a little bit rough, but they're better than a lot of these cheap ones that I've seen. So now I got this. Basically, I want to do some experiments and try some other things on it. And if those experiments don't work out, I'll just put it back together the way it is. Or I'll build it into something new. But I really like the color, so I'm not going to touch the color on it. I might paint the headstock, I don't know. Alright, with this guitar, looking at it, it's actually not bad. I mean, for 50 bucks, it's a hell of a deal. The biggest problem with it are the tuners, of course. They're pretty cheap. But other than that, everything else seems pretty solid. So it came with a gig bag, a pick, a couple of Allen wrenches, and a cable, and a strap. So I'm going to use everything that came with it here to test it out. I got the strap on it right here. Not a very good strap, but I mean, you're not buying it for the strap, are you? So, that turned on. Here's the cable that came with it, the pick. I tuned it up yesterday, so we'll see how well it stays in tune. Still mostly in tune. Well, it's still in tune, so it's maybe I've just got really cheap amps, but the amps are making it sound better than it is, but it doesn't sound terrible. So I mean, it's not the best sounding guitar out there, but I mean, I paid about 50 bucks for it. And it's a brand new guitar, so it's definitely worth what I paid. And now I'm going to take this, turn it into something different. So here you go. It's got a really nice finish. I like the color. I'm not a big fan of that headstock shape, but it's alright. The frets are a little bit rough, but it doesn't necessarily need a fret job. I mean, I've seen people playing a lot worse than this. They're not too bad. They do stick out just a little bit. It's nice, clean, 3-ply pick guard, decent bridge. Worst thing about it are the tuners. Tuners suck. They are a problem. If you buy one of these, I would recommend upgrading the tuners for sure, if not nothing else. I could easily overhaul this and build something new out of it, but I've already done that a handful of times. So I don't really want to do that with this. I've got other plans for it. And those other plans I have are the reason why I'm not doing a really in-depth review on it. Basically, I paid $50 for this, and it is very much worth the $50 I paid for it. For a $50 guitar, it's got a good sound, and it's solid. Tuners are the problem. Tuners are the biggest problem I have with it. The strap is very cheap and is not going to last very long, but like I said, you're not buying this for the strap. All the accessories that come with it kind of suck, but you're not buying it for the accessories. You're buying it for the guitar. The guitar itself is fine. It's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Like I said, tuners are the only real problem. So I've got some plans for this, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this as the end of the review. If you want to support my channel, since I can't have it monetized just yet, check out the Amazon links in the description. Those are affiliate links, and if you buy something through there, I can make a little bit of money on it and try to reimburse myself for all the money I spend on this channel. Don't just do that for my channel. If there's any YouTuber out there that you like, check their affiliate links. It'll help out. Even if you don't buy anything, just check them out. I saw something a while back that I thought was pretty cool, and I wanted to try it out. So to experiment, I got the cheapest guitar I could find, and I'm going to experiment on it. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the pickups, and I'm going to turn this into a classical electric guitar, like nylon string and everything. Zip tied it all out of the way. All I need is one knob, which is why I got this blanket on. I didn't want all these extra holes that won't be covered up. No pickups on it. It's got a really cool aesthetic to it. The whammy bar is pretty much useless because of the way a piezo works. It just kind of mutes it when you try to use it. So I mean, it's basically a kill switch. I'm going to get that off out of the way. Here we go. Not sure how much you can hear it. I don't have the right strings on it, so it doesn't quite stay in tune right. The ones I ordered, they sent me the wrong ones. Clearly, I'm supposed to have ball-in nylon strings, which would work fine, but they sent me ones that just straight ends on both ends. So, like for a classical acoustic, you got to stick the pins in it, but I don't know. They seem to be working for now, but they're not the right strings. Alright, so here's some real quick before and after. it does work, and it's got a unique sound. Whether or not you can hear it on my shitty amp, but it works pretty well. I'm happy with the way it came out. I love the way it looks. That no pickup aesthetic is pretty awesome. I'm ready to send this over to Jacob and see what he can do with it. Put it through a real amp and some real effects and stuff, and maybe not the effects. We want to try to get that classical tone. So we'll see what happens when he gets it. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.